Hey, welcome to the journey of data science. Today, we're going to cover a few terms that I learned in the course. The first is what is data, what data teams do, what business teams do, and what is data science teams do and how they process. So, without delay, let's first understand what is our data. Data is a fundamental materials of data science and it is the foundation of any successful business. For example, suppose you visit on a web page. So on a web page, how much time you spend, what items you click, and what you search. That's all. Take it as a raw data. Now move on the another terms. That is what is a data teams. A data teams is basically a group of professionals who work together to manage process and use data so that the organization can make informed decisions, improve products, solve problems by applying data science techniques. For example, suppose data teams have a problem. They have a food delivery app and they want to improve the delivery timing. Okay, so in that case, what we do, the goal is improve the delivery timing. Okay, so first process is the collect data. In the collection of data, what we collect the restaurant data, when and where delay happen, and also we collect that the order timing. After that, we predict the model. We make a model of it. That's the work of the data teams. Now move on to another terms, that is what business teams do. Basically, the business teams provide a business insights dashboard. The main goal of the business teams is to the company goal. What are the market trend and what are the customer needs? That's the basically business teams work. Now move on the another terms, that is what is the data science teams do. The data science teams use analysis and analytical process for develop models to improve future outcomes. Now let's understand what is analysis. The analysis basically we take a data and divide it and study about it. It always tell us how and why something has happened and we perform analysis that things already happen. For example, let's take a student and we analyze that in which subject he scored less marks and in which subject he scored high marks. That's basically our analysis. Now move on to another terms, that is what is analytic process. In the analytic process, basically it predict the future events. For example, we have a problem that y scored low. The first things that we do, that we collect data. In the collection of data, we basically take the attendance and marks of the student. After that, we clean data. Clean data in the terms of we remove the incomplete information. After that, we analyze it as the analyze process. Basically, what we do, we see the less marks, and after that, we interpret it. In the interpret parts, we basically see in which subject or in which topics they score less marks. Like suppose a student score less marks in the algebra. Now, after that, we take a action. Suppose we provide the extra class to the student. It is a two types, qualitative analytics and the quantitative analytics. In a qualitative analysis, It is basically institutional and analysis. For example, we uh, we can say it is emotional. Example, review of the customer. And the qualitative analysis, it is analytics. It is basically a formula and algorithms. In that we take a numerical value. For example, 25% off on the Amazon or the 25% off on the Zomato. After taken value, we simply predict the models. So that's all the analytics process. Hope you like it. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next part.